Hey guys, it's Fahd here again. Today I'm just going to show you a couple more of my plays with the Pekka deck. I have changed it quite a bit before in the meantime, but yeah, I changed it back because it wasn't working out. So I'm just going to show you a couple replays. The first one's against a minor deck, and the basic purpose of showing this video is that you shouldn't just always rush to take out your enemy. So sometimes just play defensively and look for counters, and then when you have an opening, then you just strike back. Because when doing counters, you can spend less elixir and still beat the same amount of troops that they're sending at you. So here he started off with the Valkyrie. I'm going to start off with my big Pekka at the back because he's slow, and he can kill those stuff in front of my tower. So yeah, here he plays those level 10 minions, but yeah, I just zap those and the other tower takes it out. But then he plays a miner, which I didn't expect, so and he takes out that tower. But I played yeah, pretty defensively at the start, and I've got the elixir collector still going, so now I've just got a almost full health Pekka just running down the left lane. So here I just chucked the minion hordes. I could have chucked a Hog Rider, but I thought this would be better for some aerial, mix it up a bit, and lucky I did, because now I could freeze that tower and those minion hordes do a lot of damage. So here the Pekka's still tanking and that minion horde is just chipping out that King's Tower. I use the Hog Rider for the right hand tower just in case I didn't finish off that King's Tower, but here we go, in about just over a minute I'm able to take him out. Next I'm just going to show you another video, another replay of what's it called, the Royal Giant deck. But this time I didn't let him use the Royal Giant because I kept sending stuff at him, so he didn't have time to actually push against me. It's pretty annoying though, because he's got the cannon and the Inferno Tower, but yeah, as well as the Fireball and the arrows in this video. So he's just got a lot of defensive plays and only pushing with that Royal Giant and Hog Rider. As you can see here, he starts off with a level 7 Hog Rider. I could have started with the Minion Horde or the Pekka. I put the Pekka because I was afraid of arrows or fireballs being sent at me and instantly clearing it. So I think the Pekka was a good choice here. As you can see, he did have a fireball already. So I just want to play the cannon, so I play the Hog Rider to take that out. Probably didn't need to freeze that, but I did because I just wanted to chip off a little bit, but I could have been way more ahead in elixir. I could have zapped those goblins, but I didn't, so I am at least still 2 elixir ahead of this guy. And here I'm just gonna play the elixir to stay up ahead of him. As you can see here, when I do play the elixir, he could have played Royal Giant against me then, and I would have just countered it with the barbarians there. So again, he uses that Hog Rider. This time I've got barbarians in my hand, but I didn't know he had the fireball now, and he hits that elixir as well as my barbarians. So when you're playing, you just got to keep on mixing it up by if you see they've got countered you with one of their plays, then you got to keep changing yours slightly to be able to beat theirs as the match progresses, and that's how you basically move up in ranks. You can't always just keep on pushing, as I've seen with lots of people with the same setup where they put one tank and send the exact same stuff behind it every time, and you easily learn what they're going to do, and you can counter it before they even start it, and then you just push the other lane. So here I move the elixir collector to the right hand side because I know he's going for that left hand tower, and if I do counter it with barbarians such as that, he wouldn't be able to fireball because it wouldn't be worth. And here that time I put the barbarians up a bit further ahead from my tower, so that Hog couldn't make it to the tower and he wouldn't be able to fireball all the barbarians as well as the tower. And then I just did a quick rush to the right hand side and mixed it up with the minion horde play on the left hand side. As you can see, I froze it here to do a lot of damage to that tower, because minion hordes can actually do a lot of damage if left alone. And he was forced to fireball it, or that tower would have been less than half health. But now I knew he used fireball, and there's his arrows. That's really his only clearance. But he's still got the Inferno Tower and cannon. Throughout the whole match, I did not know he had a Royal Giant, but luckily, because I kept on pressuring him, he was playing very defensively, and I was able to just punish him for it. I know this is sort of contradicting what I said before, but he couldn't have time when you have to play defensively, but I knew my deck basically could beat his, and he wasn't trying to even learn how to beat mine. He just kept on throwing that hog rider at me in the exact same way, and as you can see, I won it there. So that's, he was going with the approach of, yeah, basically playing defensively and just using stuff that goes straight for my tower, so he wouldn't have to deal with my army really. Just got a free chest here. I just want to see what's in it. A musketeer and goblins, nothing too special. As you can see, I'm 2,666 trophies here. Right now I'm just going to search for a replay that I had quite a while ago. It was me, I just wanted to show it off. It was me versus 2 legendaries, and I only just won at the last second, so that was an intense match that I just thought I would like to show. I just gotta find it. As you see, I'm versing a couple other legendaries as well, so it's lucky that I have my own. The Ice Wizard can be very, very tough at times, especially when using the Pekka, because he is extremely slow and just seems slower. I've got those Sparky matches in there. As you can see, they're draws. I can't really push sometimes with Sparkies, but don't really lose to a Sparky. So yeah, that's alright. Here we go. Yeah, a lot of Royal Giants around as well. But here we go. You see the Ice Wizard and the Miner deck that's there. So I just popped right into that one. Kept on missing it. So here I did another variation where I used a Tesla in my deck. I've also switched it to use a Fireball and sometimes, and just mixing it up, test my deck. Don't always want to use the same one, but still, because I know the deck, I would like to use something similar. So I put the Tesla up and then realised he's chucked a miner, so I had no elixir really left to stop it, but luckily it doesn't do too much damage, so I can just drop barbarians here. Here he's getting that Fireball ready. I would have assumed he would just use his Ice Wizard actually, which would have been better for him at that moment. Slow them down in front of his tower. But he uses his Ice Wizard to take down my princess there. And my Tesla can just, yeah, start hitting it. Here, Pekka's too slow when he's pushing this fast, so I have to drop the minion horde. And now he zaps them because he knows his tower will one-shot them, so I use the Hog Rider in front to tank some hits, so he's forced to use that Fireball as well as the zap to kill those minion hordes. So now I'm just building up elixir. I'm on the same elixir as him, and here he wants to go for that elixir, so I just drop my barbarians there, that's fine. He's got the lead at the moment with the tower health, but I know I have 2 elixir collectors on him, so I'm not too worried at this point. Here he's actually done the Ice Wizard, so probably, yeah, that's the better move there, to slow those barbarians down in front of the tower. But I knew he used elixir on the right hand side and I had some going, so I would just use my Hog Rider on the left to push that tower and just play defensively with the Tesla. Yeah, another level 7 Hog Rider. I just used barbarians to counter that, so yeah, he gets another hit in unfortunately there, but yeah, still fine. Yeah, I know his Ice Wizard is going to always stop near his tower whenever he puts it down, so I can use Princess to hit both his Ice Wizard and his tower, so he has to drop that miner to kill my Princess there, but it was already too late that I've already taken his tower out. Now, I've got 50 seconds, I can play defensively, but I want to push because it's only on 400 health, my left hand side tower, so I want to be able to come back in case he does take that tower out, so I want to start chipping away at that right tower. So yeah, just drop a princess here, slowly. So I'll go off for a trade right now. If you go to the left, I'll go for the right. I don't really mind too much, but I still want to play a little bit defensively. But there it is, the miner drop. I forgot all about the miner actually, so I put my elixir there. Probably not the best move. So probably should put on the other side, because if they were going for that tower, they definitely fireball and miner it. But now he's just playing defensively because he knows he's falling behind that. Yeah, so I just have to break through his defenses and rush him as fast as I can, while staying ahead on elixir, hopefully. So yeah, just get another hit with that Hog Rider there, but now I'm falling behind. So I put Tesla against the other Tesla, so now they're both doing damage, and he doesn't get to push too hard there. At this point, the miner's not too scary when you have a King's Tower attacking, because, yeah, you don't have to send too much at him. You can chip away a little bit, but it's not worth you using your elixir. Here I'm using my Pekka to tank the King's Tower and the other tower, while I then chuck the Hog Rider to hopefully charge ahead. But then he just manages to get that Inferno Tower in there, and my Princess stops attacking after killing the Ice Wizard and shifts just to the left. So at this point I thought I've pretty much lost, actually. I say well played. I'm like, I thought it was just a draw, really. But then I just try one more time to put in my Hog Rider, and he just manages to get in there, and I win in the last 3 seconds, which I thought was great. But yeah, other than that, yeah, please, if you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you think that I can improve my deck some other way, please leave a comment below. Thank you very much for that. See you guys next time.